Welcome back. This is their way of educating the community in a fun way about clay and pottery. I spoke with Joy Key, the executive director of Scenic City Clay Arts, about their upcoming event.
Start by talking about this event. It is basically a pottery and more market. What is that?
It's exactly what it is. So Scenic City Clay Arts is one of your arts organizations here in Chattanooga, and we are a community ceramic studio. So we have classes for the public. We have a membership space where potters can develop their skills on their own, and we do a lot of clay arts programming with partner organizations throughout Chattanooga. And this is one way that we fulfill our mission of sharing access to all things clay by having a market for the community to come and find a piece of pottery to bring into their own home. But being a community organization, we are doing the pottery and more market. So we have 32 artists and makers that will be at the event, and 20 of them are member potters with Scenic City Clay. And so anything you might want out of ceramics, a cup, a bowl, a sculptural piece, a berry bowl, vase, anything you might want, you'll find it here. But then we also will have a few painters, paper crafters, digital illustrator, candles, Sweet Tea's flower truck will be there. And if you're looking for food, we'll have Penny's Lemonade and what's it called? Off the Grill barbecue truck.
So a little bit of everything. And going back to this, talking about pottery and clay, talk about the uniqueness of this type of art and what draws people to this particular form of art.
Yeah, so clay is a medium that is literally playing in the dirt. So it's a very hands-on, very physical act. And so much of us today need that to be able to relieve some of this stress that we all carry in our bodies. And working in clay is that for a lot of people. At the event, you'll have some opportunities to play with clay yourself. We will have a clay activity center where you can make a little hand-built project if that interests you. We will also have our infamous Smash booth, which is an opportunity to pick up a piece that has been finished and smash it against a wall, break it.
Is this kind of relieve stress maybe a little bit?
Yes. Yes, it's a really, this will be the third time we've done the Smash booth, and people really, really love it. It's a unique fundraising opportunity for us as well, so that we can keep sharing clay with more people. But it's just a really fun thing to do with some pieces of ceramics that might not otherwise feel the love.
And that's one of the things too. You were saying that this is that part of it is part of the fundraiser, so that it keeps you all going and you can keep your mission alive here in the community of sharing this and basically kind of exposing other people who may not be that familiar with this form of art.
Absolutely. So part of our vision is that everybody can see themselves as somebody who can work in clay. It's not something that everybody just has immediate access to or thinks about as being something they can do, but you put that raw, wet piece of clay in somebody's hand and everybody can be a potter.
And one of the things too, you talk about this, just kind of the arts itself is so, when we start talking about this, it's so important. And that's one of the things I've covered, like so much that we do in the arts community, and how important it is to our community as a whole to keep these programs going.
Absolutely. Yeah. We actually had a lot of growth in our programming over the last 2 years when a lot of other things had to be closed. We did as much as we could to give people that opportunity to have a creative outlet for self-expression. And it's so valuable and so important.
And that's one of the things too, we talk about self-expression, and that's obviously when we start talking about art, that's what it is in so much. And this is another way for people to express themselves in different ways. And I'm sure that there have been so many creative pieces that have come out and you're like, wow, did not think that this, wet piece of clay in your hand would end up like this.
Yeah, one of the greatest parts of working in a working ceramic studio is seeing that creation on a daily basis and being able to, feed off of that energy in the studio. So yeah, at the market, you'll be able to see so many things that were created at the studio at Scenic City Clay Arts itself and really get a feel for the community and the community
And
creation that happens there.
And for people who are interested, is this something like if they're interested in coming down, can you come down on a one-time basis, or do you have to have a membership, or how does that work there?
Yeah, so the best way to get involved right now is to sign up for a class. We actually have a membership wait list of over 100 people, and we are working really, really hard to find more space and be able to bring more members into the community to provide that space for people to work in clay, because it's not something that everybody can just set up in their home. So we're working on that, but definitely we have a regular schedule of classes, and we're working on, more community events like this where people can come and just play a little bit.
So let's remind people of when this event is taking place and how they can come out and take part.
Yeah, so the SCCA Pottery and More Market is happening Saturday, April 23rd from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. It's going to be in the outdoor space at Stoveworks, the gallery and arts residency location here in Chattanooga. And they're located at 1250 East 13th Street, which is off of Holtzclaw.
Well, we are going to put all that information up and make sure that our viewers have that information so that they can come out and take part in this event. Joy Keith, thank you so much for your time.